Well, it wasn't the polygamous disco. There you go. That's the polygamous disco. Ow! Guys, give a big round of applause for our final guest poet. It's REYA Saint!
I'm REYA, or polygamist disco. I take that up now, I really love it. I'm going to share a few poems with you. Woo! Yeah! That energy, I'm here for it. They're all a bit deep, but, you know, poets have a lot of feeling, so bear with. And I find that poetry is a nice space to, like, promote healing in yourself and other people and resonance and all of that good stuff. So this first poem is called I Confess, and it's sort of about like my coming out experience, I guess you could say, with my religious Black Caribbean family. So it's giving like doom vibes. But like also like we found peace in the end, you know? Like do with that whatever you will. Cool. I'll just start them. Or shall I wait? No? Okay, cool. My hope is still trying to decide whether or not I believe there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow flag. Because there is smoke blowing through the colored sky, and I'm afraid that if I look, the bottom will be burning where the loot should be, and I will walk ash through my dreams before they're ready to die. So I don't look for the gold. I hold on to the hope that even when it's going bad, the good survives. I hope that you will find the good in me even if God doesn't. I start to lose faith in the fantasy of all God's children being equal because our Father is only yours. I pray to the God who I'm told will always listen by people who tell me he doesn't like what he hears when I speak my heart, knowing that my truth has already tattled on me. Because God hears what is and isn't spoken, reads what isn't written yet by the broken who struggle to convey the crack in their voices when confessing their curses on paper. I cover my cracks by plastering them with humor, dark, because opposites attract and I'm searching for the light in my pain. Will you tell God that I tried to stop sinning but my efforts were all in vain? Will you tell him? Will you read him the letter that I wrote to you at 13? The one where I told you I let unholy hands hold me if they promised to mold me into a straighter shape. Where I told you I swallowed my shame down dry like the pills that I was taking to forget my condition, this affliction. Where I told you that I wasn't just burdened with a mistake, but pregnant with one, and that I knew that 13 was too young for that kind of accident to be considered happy. Will you tell him that I only told you these things because I hoped it would make you less mad at me? That I thought the only chance you might accept me in my entirety, in the truth of my sexuality, is if I relieved you from those lies. Without release from those things, would you have told me your goodbyes? Would you have walked out of my life? I will never know. Time has only told one story where you placed yourself as the hero and my sexuality something worth saving me from. Allowed me to be baptized in the bathtub, or rather exorcised without my authorization, but the water in which I was bathed was not holy enough to render me saved. And more than a decade later, I'm still in the same place. I'm sorry to have put a plot twist in your predictions, but for me, being gay was not a phase. Not a stain I could wash from the fabric of my being. I have cried to God so many times, convinced that I was dirty, and I never heard back. But I know that he heard me, so why would he never return the call? Maybe it wasn't worth answering after all. Maybe God doesn't have the heart to take love away from mine. Maybe he can't correct mistakes that he can't find. And maybe he didn't make any. I've heard that he doesn't, and you believe that faithfully, but you still have the nerve to tell me you don't agree. I never came seeking your permission. I didn't ask for your consent. I wrote to you an admission, crossed the lines that you drew because rules were made for bending. Folded that letter into a confessional booth and allowed the four walls to speak once you'd entered. Because I wasn't coming out. I just let you in. Ashe, thank you. Thank you. So doomsday vibes, yes, but hopefully this next one will help to pick it up a little bit. This next poem is called... What's it called? It's called Declaration of the Self-Becoming. Excuse me, my ADHD brain likes to fart sometimes and things just disappear. It's called Declaration of the Self-Becoming. And I actually wrote this to music, so it feels really cool to be doing this with different music. Let's see how that goes. Also, you guys are amazing. I fangirl over you on YouTube. It's so good. Yeah, really excited for this. Okay, stop fangirling. You're on stage, right? So yes, Declaration of the Self-Becoming, and it's giving slow start, more triumph, but dark times, light times? Yeah, okay. yeah, something like that. We'll see where it goes. No, it's not like Death Becomes Her. It's not like that. It's like do you know what? Let me just not. Let's do it. Okay. Cool. I like that. That's nice. Just wanna vibe out here. Okay. It's not so much a rebirthing as it is learning what birth could do if I gave it to myself from a womb lined with love, learned from its absence. Anyone who's ever been in one knows that a void is the deepest nothing that will hold you until you discover the ways that you can hold yourself. Atrophied arms craft themselves into a cradle. Swing low. Swing low. You are rising so slowly, you don't realize you are learning to lift yourself up. The beauty of a dawning, nearing horizon is separation slipping between earth and sky. You are so much closer to filling the spaces separating your body, soul, and mind. Do mourn your missed sunsets, but be sure to celebrate the sunrise. Today, you dawn for yourself. You mourn for yourself as you remember every you that has had to die, to give life to a you that accepts it's okay to thrive, that living is for all those alive, that your breath is no lower a price. I am still waiting for death to tell me that it is a pool that you swim in if you want to float forever. The waves were always better when we could bear them, but it's the crashing that makes us feel alive. And you are still finding rocks to split yourself against, so you can see again how you shine when you chance capturing light. Aren't we all just drops trying to distinguish themselves from the ocean? Diamonds separating themselves from the sea. Infinity overcoming its potential. Overcoming every obstacle we've ever seen. You see, the boulder doesn't stop the stream, and we are water winding over everything that's ever been considered an obstacle. Stopping only when we freeze. Don't you dare go cold on the things that you dream. Thank you.